Hey, what's up everybody, Redline here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Leaf Green version. In the last episode, we took on the Pokemon Tower and helped the Spirit find some peace. And in this episode, we will be finding our way to Fuchsia City. I'm going to take a quick look at the town map like I did in the last episode. Let's see. So yes, as you can see, there are two different ways to reach Fuchsia City. There's one from Celadon City that goes on routes 16 through 18. Or there is one from Lavender Town, which is where we are right now, which goes from Route 12 through Route 15. So, as I'm sure you can guess, the route we'll be taking in this episode is the one from Celadon. Why? Because I feel like it. I'd much rather get the faster route out of the way and worry about doing the slow one later, because I'm going to have to do a lot of editing on that one, and it's going to be a pain. So, for now, we'll take the fast route. Just a quick look at the party. No moves have changed. Just a couple levels here and there from fighting all those channelers. And I forgot Ghastly on my team. I'm going to get rid of that before we go to Celadon. Alright, anyway. So we'll use Fly and get ourselves back to Celadon. I guess this is the first time I've shown Fly on screen, actually. Which is a little overdue, I guess. But no big deal. Sorry about that. I had to check one thing quick before we progressed. So yeah, still don't have Shadow Ball. I'm recording this right after last episode, which means it is currently 20 minutes after midnight. Needless to say, I'm a little tired. So sorry if I sound loopy or low energy or something like that. But so I'm sure you could have guessed, our first step to getting on our way to Fuchsia City is waking up this guy. Let's see if we just find the Poke-Flute. Let me move this up to the top real quick, because I guarantee I'm going to be using this a lot. Now that's a catchy tune. That's not how that works. There we go. I have to talk to Snorlax, then play the flute to wake it up, and then it attacks me. Got it. Alright. And we have another boss Pokemon. We have Snorlax. Snorlax has great physical attack and special defense, as well as an insane HP stat. Its move pool is very wide, both on the special side and physical side, but really only its physical moves are really useful due to it having low special attack. Also, it comes with the Chesto Berry, so putting it to sleep doesn't exactly work right now. That's gonna be annoying. Its really only downsides are the low defense and speed stats, but its HP easily makes up for that. It's an amazing tank, and it can be difficult to catch, as I'm sure you're about to see from this fight. It barely takes any damage, and it dishes out a lot. And you only have 2 chances, so you definitely have to be prepared. But if you're willing to put forth the effort to catch it, it is easily one of the best normal types in the game. No joke on that. It can, it's the perfect combination of power and tankiness. Also, here's an example of me using the Poke-Flute to wake up my Pokemon in battle. It tries to use Snore, I guess predicting me to put it to sleep. I'm gonna put it to sleep now. Man, this is one of the hardest fights, and I'll probably be cutting around a little bit like I will for legendary Pokemon later in the game. Oh, Snore is gonna hurt. Or maybe not. It's not actually that strong of a move. If I could get a... I said if I could get a crit here, that would be nice, but... and it yawns me. No, that means I can't put you to sleep, because then using the Poke-Flute would just hurt me. Okay. Goes through the yawn again for some reason. Okay. I'll use the Poke-Flute again, wake myself up. Yeah, I'll definitely be cutting around a lot. There's no need to make you sit through this. Basically, my strategy is to put it to sleep, weaken it while it can't hurt me with anything more than Snore. And then hope that it doesn't get to use Rest or something along those lines to regain its health, and I just want to get it asleep and weaken as much as I can. If Scrub goes down, then I will switch into Raichu and paralyze it, because I mean, it can still get rid of that with a rest, but hopefully it won't do that. and hopefully I'll be able to catch it. I might start chucking Pokeball soon. I honestly might Leech Seed it, actually. I know that's kind of risky, but worst comes to worst, I just reset the game and try this again. Haven't done anything since the start of the episode anyway, so whatever. Yeah, I am actually going to Leech Seed it. It's probably going to do better damage than Razor Leaf is going to do. Plus, I'll get a little bit of health each turn, and I can just start throwing Great Balls at it. Hopefully I have enough, actually. That would be an issue if I run out. I definitely don't have the time to go through this again, honestly. But, you know. But if this one catches... I shouldn't have said anything. I don't want to knock it out. That'd be really annoying. At least I know that if I knock it out, that Leech Seed is a bad strategy. It was honestly kind of like... I really hope this was worth the risk, honestly. Come on, Great Ball. If I can catch it here, then I won't have to do much editing, but... Now... Okay, I think I have one more shot. Unless it wakes up and uses Rest next turn, in which case... Then I'll have several more shots. The good thing, too, is that Leech Seed doesn't get reset by Rest, at least, so... Come on, Great Ball. Nope. Wake up and use Rest. Nope. Well, I'll be seeing you guys as I do this fight again and not use Leech Seed. So, if you're wondering why Scrub is now a lower level than it was at the start of the fight, that's because I'm an idiot. I forgot that I fought all the trainers in... Okay, it just goes straight for the rest. I fought all the trainers in Pokemon Tower before the episode started and didn't save after the fact. So, yeah. All that experience got reset. I'll just do that after this episode. It's not really a ton of experience anyway. Okay. Goes for the Snore, strangely. I'm not going to put it to sleep yet. I don't want to waste that. There's a good chance they'll just use Rest anyway, so I want... Plus Snore... It keeps going for Snore for some reason. I'm really hoping to get crits with these Razor Leaves. Like that, okay? If I could do that again, that'd be awesome. Okay, I think I've got it at a good range to start throwing Ultra Balls. If I don't catch it on this round, I'll definitely go buy more, because I don't want to be wasting them. But hopefully I can catch it on this round. I don't want to risk weakening it any farther. I stupidly didn't pay attention to how much health it lost when I used a Giga Drain, so there's a good chance I could knock it out if I went for another one. Yes! Alright, that was much easier than the first try. Leech Seed was definitely a mistake. Ah, thank God. I did not want to have to do that again. No nickname, because I won't be using it on my team. As awesome as that would be, it's honestly just too good. Like, plain and simple. I would feel bad for using it because it would make this game too easy. Oops, Ghastly's on my team again. I'm gonna go heal my party, and then we'll continue on this route. Phew, alright, so now that we caught that Snorlax, we were able to progress, and it also means I don't have to try and catch that other one, because I can just, I could easily knock that out in one hit with a Brick Break. Ooh, we have another aid. If I had 40 Pokemon, I would get an Amulet Coin, which would make getting that Shadow Ball TM much easier, because it increases the amount of money you get from wild Pokemon. Let's see, she's talking about bike riding, which I'm sure it's, wait a second. These two are they're like 5 years old. I didn't have a girlfriend until I was 19. That's really impressive. Like, not important in the grand scheme of things, but congrats, kid. So if we step outside, we are automatically on our bicycle because this set of routes is actually the cycling road for this game. I guess I can't sneak past people on my bicycle, which sucks. I forgot how much I hate this route. I'm gonna give you a look at my Flareon really quick because, yeah, that was from one Grimer. One, like, slightly lowered leveled Grimer. Ugh, God. It's just because everything's poison type. I have no idea why I decided to leave Scrub in the front because it can pretty much touch nothing on this route. I'm gonna stick with Booster because it has Dig. Now, can I get past you? Yes. And if I can just sneak past you, okay, I'm in the clear. I avoided that mess of bikers. And okay, so one of the big gimmick about Cycling Road is the fact that the moment you cross over into Route 17, you are pushed forward down the hill. And also on Route 17, there is a patch of grass. Oh geez, I'm trying to avoid the trainers, but it's really hard to. You can hold B to slow down, or not slow down, but stop yourself. It's basically applying the brake. And trying to go back up the hill is so slow. All Pokemon are unique. Oh geez. Let's see, and what does this sign say? Hey, what I just said. Great. I'm not sure if there are any required trainers on this route, so I'll just hold off on the bio for now. Oh geez. Stay away. Okay, nope, I'm in the clear. I will quickly go over that Pokemon that was on Route 17. Shouldn't take long because it's Fearow. Fearow, you know how Fearow works. Unfortunately, at this point in the game, you're just better off getting a Doduo anyway, so as much as I love Fearow, there's not much I can say about it right now. Anyway, we enter this gate, go up the stairs, and if we talk to this guy, I'm looking for the Pokemon Slowbro. Want to trade one for my Lickitung? Technically we can't catch this now, but Slowbro is available on that other route I was talking about, so I will go over Lickitung now. Bit of an oversight on my part, but anyway, we do have another new Pokemon here. It is Lickitung. Lickitung has decent bulk and a wide move pool, but its attack, special attack, and speed are very low, making it pretty much useless as an attacker. It's just completely outclassed by normal types like Fable, Snorlax, and even some that are coming up. Really not the best option, and honestly stick with the Slowbro. Let's see, and if we come down here and exit out the other side of the gate, we arrive on Route 18 again with nothing new in that patch of grass. I think there might be some items hidden there, but I'll get those off screen. And we keep going this way. It is Fuchsia City, finally. Yay. Let's just explore a little bit. This town's layout is really weird. You kind of need cut to navigate it for some reason. And this entire section of the town is cut off by the ledge. I won't heal up. There's no point. But I will talk to the people in here. You can't become a good trainer with just one strong Pokemon. But raising many Pokemon evenly is no task either. No easy task either. Sorry. I mean, he's clearly never seen a solo run before, because that's basically what every, like, newbie Pokemon player's team consists of. It's like a level 70-something starter Pokemon, and then whatever they caught in Victory Road, that's what they go into the Elite Four with. Coming to this house here. Oh yes, I'm the move leader. I can make Pokemon forget their moves. Would you like me to do that? This guy is a godsend to people who don't use HM slaves. He basically is the only way to remove an HM under any circumstances. If you accidentally taught one of your main Pokemon an HM that you don't want them to have, go talk to him. He'll get rid of it for you. He's talking about Bill. That's old news. She's talking about the Safari Zone thing and an old guy with gold teeth. Oh, okay, so that's why they're talking about Bill. Forget what I said, he's not old news. Sorry, Bill's grandpa, don't mind me. There is a gym here, but obviously I'm not going to be worried about that right now. Safari Zone, Warden's Home. Pokemon photos and fossils are on display. Oh, Pokemon merchandise is on display. Is that just an old Pokeball? I think that's just an old Pokeball. Nobody tell him. Yeah, okay, this is just a bunch of artwork, not important. Talk to this guy. Please don't hurt me? I'm gonna leave before he hurts me. Oh, what's in this guy's house? Help, there's a crazy old man next door. I'm the fishing guru's older brother. I simply love fishing. I can't bear to go without it. Tell me, do you like to fish? I've used my old rod a whole one time. Of course I like to fish. Grand, I like your style. I think we can be friends. Take this and fish, young friend. So we get the good rod. It's an upgraded version of the old rod. And, no, like he says, there are new Pokemon to catch with it. If we step right out here, we can demonstrate that right now. I'm going to move the good rod up in my thing because I don't want to go down to the bottom every time I have to use it. Yeah, and that actually gives us access to not one but 2 new Pokemon. See if I can catch one on the first try. Okay, which one are you? Okay, cool. First thing we have is Goldeen. Goldeen has mediocre stats, a shallow move pool outside of water attacks, and it has really low special attack, meaning it gets no good stab. Also catching it here gives it wildly varying levels, and most of them are way too low to make it usable. All in all, there are just better water types. Shouldn't really go for this one. There are so many better ones you can get coming up with an even better fishing rod, and I can't believe it broke out of that ball. That's really annoying. I literally have no way I can weaken this. If I like sneeze on it, it'll die, so I'll give it one more try, and if I don't catch it, I'll just run. In the meantime, okay, I'll just keep trying to catch it while I talk about the next Pokemon, which is Poliwag. Just another average water type, unfortunately. Its stats are completely average across the board, and it doesn't get any good stab, because its special attack is really low, and even when it gets fully evolved, oh hey, caught it, and it gets the fighting type, it gets basically no fighting type moves to make use of it. It is one of the few Pokemon to get belly drum through level up though, which can make it interesting. Belly drum is a move that cuts your HP in half, but maxes your attack stat. I think the worst thing about it is the fact that its slightly better evolution in Politoed can't be accessed until the post game. So yeah, again, there are better water types. Don't go for this one. Safari Zone has a zoo in front of it. Out back is a safari game for catching Pokemon. That's actually a really interesting concept. Like, I like that's how they handled the zoo in the Pokemon world. Okay. Yep, they're talking about the safari game in here. I don't think any of them really give you anything. They nicknamed the warden Slowpoke. That's really rude. I hope you're not talking about him like that behind his back. He talks about how he has some sort of speech problem right now, which I think I made that pretty clear. Eric, where's Sarah? I said I'd meet her here. Slowpoke's cry is just the best thing in the world. Also, is it just me or does it look like an elephant without a trunk in its side sprite? Maybe that is just me. I don't know. Who do we have here? Chansey, catching was all up to chance. Oh boy, that is an understatement if I've ever heard one. Voltorb, the very image of a Pokeball. Super creative Pokemon design. That kid thinks it's a Pokeball, but he's mistaken. Lapras, aka the King of the Seas. Did you try the Safari game? There's some rare Pokemon that can only be caught there. I'm saving that for later because that's also going to be a pain with how many bios I'm going to have to do there. I'm not looking forward to that one either. Don't they have pennants promoting the Safari Zone? How about some paper lanterns? Aren't there even any calendars? I don't know what that guy's going on about. She's talking about items that I don't use. And let's see, before I buy anything, I'm going to sell all my useless items. Like, let's go up to the top, see what I have. I could sell the Awakenings, but they might come in handy in case both Pokemon get put to sleep, maybe? Honestly, I doubt it, but whatever, I'll hold on to them. I don't want to get rid of anything that could be useful. Definitely getting rid of this. Wait. Okay. So I got an elixir last episode and said, oh, I totally know what this does. I was thinking of the Max Ether I got the episode before then. This is what an elixir does. It powers up the PP of all moves by 10 points. That was what I was thinking about when I was trying to figure out what Max Ether does. Cleanse tag, I already went over that. Nugget, let's sell that for lots of money. Whew. Still not even close to being able to just convert all my money into coins and get Shadow Ball, but that's beside the point. Around here, Kabuto, an extremely rare Pokemon that was generated from a fossil. I wonder what that comes from. Paternal Pokemon that raises its young in its pouch on its belly, and the Mega Evolves to become one of the most annoying Pokemon in the VGC format. Sorry, little salty. Anyway, I believe talking to or reading the signs of all those Pokemon allows us to get the Pokemon as seen within our Pokedex. And yeah, that's really all I had left to talk about in this episode. We did a lot. Honestly, we got through, we caught a Snorlax, we went along the cycling road, and we explored Fuchsia City. So that leaves us open to, in the next episode of, if I could hit the right thing, and get to the right thing, stalling my outro like always. In the next episode of Pokemon LeafGreen version, we're gonna take on the longest set of routes ever. See you guys then.